Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Charlie, as you know, or you might not know if you're new, and I have watched all 56 nominated films and short films for the Academy Awards ceremony of 2021, and I wanted to talk about it. So what did I do? Um, Basically, I really wanted to do a live stream here on YouTube and talk about all the movies, like more intricately, more extensively. But I didn't realize that I had to have the channel like enabled to me for me to do live streams, and I couldn't even do it on my phone because I need 1,000 subscribers for that, and I'm nowhere near that number as of now. And yeah, I should have double checked. So I couldn't do that. So what did I do? I went live on Instagram, on my channel's Instagram page. I did two parts because at the end of part one, my video cut off. I don't know why. And I'm gonna put both links in the description below if you want to watch it. It's a bit, I would say it's a bit boring. Me just talking about movies for like an hour and a half, and me just reacting to some of the comments that my friends made, and I didn't have a lot of views, so it was literally me talking alone for over an hour. So that's even boring for me to watch that. So even if you don't want to, that's fine. What I decided to do is now I'm gonna skip the discussion and I'm just gonna go through the nominations and tell you my predictions. So it's out there in the world, and then I can say, yeah, I got this one right, this one wrong. I got like something percentage right. I just thought I'd share that with you. I will most likely do a live reacting with Instagram stories when the ceremony happens. I think that's gonna be on the 25th, so Monday. I'm not sure, but I think that's going to be the case. So if you follow me on Instagram, then just be on the lookout for those. I'll also share the list of my predictions regarding the nominees. And yeah, what I did on my Instagram live was that I put all the categories in this little glass box. And I picked the categories like at random because I didn't want to choose like an hierarchy, or like, I didn't want to do that. So I'm gonna do the same for I'm gonna do the same for this one. And I started with Best Picture. So for Best Picture we have The Father, Mank, Minari, Sound of Metal, Judas and the Black Messiah, The Trial of the Chicago 7, Promising Young Woman, and Nomadland nominated. 8 nominees, and my prediction is that Nomadland is gonna win. For production design, we have let me just go. So basically, I put all the nominations, all the 56 plus all the categories, all the 23 categories on a document Excel, on an Excel document. So I'm looking at it right now as I go through these. For best production design, we have The Father, News of the World, Tenet, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and the one I think is gonna win, Mank. I'm gonna just do that from now on because it's easier. For live action short film, we have Feeling Through, The Letter Room, White Eye, Two Distant Strangers, and the one that I think is gonna win, the one I wanted to win, The Present. It's gonna be really quick like that. Hopefully it's okay. For best sound, we have Greyhound, Mank, News of the World, Soul, and the one I want and I think is gonna win, Sound of Metal. If you've watched my Instagram live stream, or if you want to watch it after this, you will know that I wanted to win not because of the sound in particular, but the absence of sound, which I found really interesting. Okay, for best cinematography, we have Mank, News of the World, The Trial of the Chicago 7, Judas and the Black Messiah, and the one I think is gonna win, Nomadland. After this is done, like I said, I'm gonna put like an Instagram post maybe of my predictions. So if you don't follow me, go ahead and follow me so you know, because I'm also really active on Instagram as well as on YouTube. I do have a Twitter account for the channel, but I don't really use it that much. Anyway, for supporting actress, we have Maria Bakalova for Borat 2, Glenn Close for Hillbilly Elegy, Olivia Colman for The Father, Amanda Seyfried for Mank, and the one I think is gonna win, Yoo Jung-yoon for Minari. For supporting actor, we have Sacha Baron Cohen for The Trial of the Chicago 7, Leslie Odom Jr. for One Night in Miami, Paul Raci for Sound of Metal, Lakeith Stanfield for Judas and the Black Messiah, and the one I think will definitely win, Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah. For original screenplay, we have Promising Young Woman, Minari, The Trial of the Chicago 7, Judas and the Black Messiah, and the one I think might win, Sound of Metal. I think might win because this one is actually a tough category. Best Animated Motion Picture, we have Onward, Over the Moon, Wolfwalkers, a Shaun the Sheep movie, Farmageddon, and the one I think will probably win, Soul. It's on Disney Plus. It's a really interesting concept, even though I wouldn't say it's directed at kids. If you're a father, you might want to watch it before you show it to your kid because there's some strong stuff in there. For Best International Movie, we have Better Days from Hong Kong, Collective from Romania, Quo Vadis Ida from Bosnia and Herzegovina, and The Man Who Sold His Skin from Tunisia, and the one I think might win, Another Round or Druk from Denmark. I was between this one, Better Days, which is a great movie, a really great movie, and The Man Who Sold His Skin because it's another great movie. The other ones, like I enjoyed Collective. I didn't enjoy that much Quo Vadis Aida, but they're all great movies, honestly. Okay, for Best Documentary Short Subject, we have Colette, Do Not Split, A Love Song for Latasha, A Concerto is a Conversation, and the one I think might win, Hunger Word. Most of these are just completely powerful movies with a strong message, strong themes. Definitely check them out if you can find them online. I think A Love Song for Latasha is on Netflix. All the other ones might be online, YouTube, whatever. If you can find them and watch them, do it. They're really great. Okay, for Best Leading Actor. Sorry if I'm out of breath because I just did the Instagram live. Just add something to eat, and now I'm gonna do this little video for you guys. Yeah, Best Leading Actor, we have Gary Oldman for Mank, Stephen Yeun for Minari, Anthony Hopkins for The Father, Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal, and the one I think is gonna win, the late Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. And all of these actors did fantastic jobs. I love all the movies. They're really great. For animated short film, we have Genius Loki, or Genius Loci, I don't know how it's pronounced, Burrow, Yes People, If Anything Happens I Love You, and the one I think is gonna win because the details on this movie are fantastic is Opera. I don't know how to speak sometimes. I don't know. For Best Makeup and Hairstyling, we have Emma, Hillbilly Elegy, Mank, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and the one I think is gonna win, Pinocchio, because they really did something great with the makeup, and mostly with the makeup. The hairstyling is also good, but the makeup I really found interesting. For Best Director, we have Chloe Zhao for Nomadland, Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman, David Fincher for Mank, Thomas Vinterberg for Another Round, and the one I think might win, Lee Isaac Chung for Minari. And I say think because Chloe Zhao did a fantastic job with Nomadland. She took home the Golden Globe for Best Director, I believe, like 2 months ago. And yeah, most of these really deserve the award, but I'm gonna go with Lee Isaac Chung for Minari. For Best Leading Actress, we have Frances McDormand for Nomadland, again, Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman, Vanessa Kirby for Pieces of a Woman, Viola Davis for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and the one I think might win, Andra Day for Billie Holiday versus the United States. She also took home the Golden Globe, and I think she really deserved it, even though all of these did phenomenal jobs. Some of these did, yeah, Oscar-worthy jobs, like performances. For Best Documentary Feature, this was another tough category for me. We have Collective, Crip Camp, Time, My Octopus Teacher, and The Mole Agent, also known as El Agente Topo, because it's, I don't know if it's a Spanish movie. Like, the language is Spanish, but it might be from Latin America. Like, I forget. I watched all of these. There are a lot of movies. Sometimes I forget some nationalities and places and time periods. But yeah, I think all of these movies, all of these messages, stories were great. I recommend you watch all of them if you can. Crip Camp and My Octopus Teacher are on Netflix. The other ones might be online, YouTube, if you can find them. You know the drill. But yeah, The Mole Agent, the idea of it, the concept was really interesting, and I really loved the movie. I cried a bit, so it takes home the win for me. For Best Costume Design, we have Mank, Mulan, Pinocchio, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and the one I think might win, Emma. But all of these costumes, some of them are really great, some of them are just like commercial, too commercial for me. But yeah, I think Emma, like, they did really a solid job doing the period costumes of that time, that period costumes justice. For Adapted Screenplay, we have Borat 2, Nomadland, One Night in Miami, The White Tiger, and the one I think might win, The Father. But again, Nomadland and The White Tiger are also really great. They were my second and third options. One Night in Miami, it's good. I don't know why it's adapted though, because it's kind of a fictional night in Miami. And Borat 2, is it a screenplay? It's Sacha Baron Cohen playing a character and talking to Americans, real people. Like, I don't know why it's a screenplay, but it's a great movie. It's really funny, but funny in a weird way, you know. But yeah, anyway, for Best Original Score, we have News of the World, Soul, The Five Bloods, Minari, and the one I think might win, Mank. But I was between this one, Soul, and even News of the World, which I didn't find a great. I didn't think it was a great movie, but the score was really like good. But yeah, I think Mank deserves another win because it's nominated for a lot of categories, and I think it might take home score, and yeah, and maybe production design. Yeah. So for Best Visual Effects, we have Love and Monsters, The Midnight Sky, Mulan, The One and Only Ivan, and the one I think might win, Tenet. I think Tenet deserves a win, you know. And the visual effects with all the time travel work are really good. I didn't see any flaws, so Christopher Nolan, you deserve at least this win. Oops. For Best Film Editing, we have Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, The Trial of the Chicago 7, and the one I think might win, I would want it to win, The Father. But Nomadland is also amazing in the editing. Wow. But The Father, if you see the movie, if you have watched the movie, or if you think about watching the movie, do it. You will know what I'm talking about. And the last one, for Best Original Song, we have Husavik from the Eurovision Song Contest movie, Scene, or Yossi from the Life Ahead or the La Vita Davanti a Se. Speak Now from One Night in Miami. Hear My Voice from The Trial of the Chicago 7. And the one I think should win, Fight for You from Judas and the Black Messiah, sang by her, who is a great singer, great artist. And the song is just really great. And that is it, guys. It's now in video, shared on YouTube, my thoughts, my predictions. Like I said, if you want to watch the live stream that I did on Instagram, it's a really long one. I don't blame you if you don't want to watch it. I'm basically like squeezing an hour and a half of me talking about this into like a 16 minute video, and that should be enough. I will share my predictions on a post on Instagram, so follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. And when the ceremony is on, which should be on the 25th of April, if I'm not mistaken, 25th, 24th, I don't know, because of time zones, might be both. And I'll be live reacting with some stories about the ceremony and the winners. And yeah, that has been it. Thank you for watching this video. This has been just one more opinion. I have been Charlie. You have been awesome. Take care and goodbye.